mistake.
What? I haven't done anything.
This podcast contains explicit content. Listener discretion is advised.
Yes, indeed. It's always fun because the way we have this set up, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever the hell you're listening to, g'day, sup.
Kia ora.
Get to be here, queer. Bex sits on the other side of the bed at the moment to me, so that's why it sounds a little bit echoey because we haven't still done anything like that. But every time, just before I hit record, I always try and do something just to throw her off. And just then I was singing songs and stuff, which I won't sing again because they were kind of rude. I can't remember what the words were. But just hit record and just see what happens. And
hey, I still pulled it through even while I was laughing my ass off.
Good day. Yes, you did. So, hello. Welcome, everybody. Thanks to everyone who checked out the website, garethsrandomramblings.space. You would have found that I made a little mistake and didn't actually update last week's one.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I forgot.
Oh, you
I was too
dork.
busy updating everything else, so I forgot to actually update the main website, which is a pain in the ass. But I apologise. So, there we go, done.
Did
Anyway.
you get told off for that, did you?
No, I got someone email me. They're like, hey, I want to do this.
Woo!
Yeah, so one email to that person, and so we're going to hook you up with something. But, yes, so, we did this with the last podcast that we did, well, when we were doing it properly. But we're going to do a thing called the Wrinkles now. So it's kind of like, it's like headlines, but we call them Wrinkles because it sounds more Gareth's Random Rambling defied. If that makes sense.
You're going to be talking about grandparents.
Hush, grandparents. Should I do it again? No, I can't do it again.
No, please don't. No.
I'd get sick of it straight away. Anyway, so here we go. So this is this week's Wrinkles. The FIFA movie, United Passions, has closed in America, making only $918 in the box office there. Now, if this podcast made me $918, I would be pretty bloody happy. But you know the worst thing about this one, Bex?
What's that?
FIFA put $28 million into this movie.
What?
Yeah. That was the one with...
What? They made only $918 out of the entire $28 million that they put towards it.
In the American box office, yes.
Oh, for God's sake.
So if you add that down to say maybe, I think America it's like $10 a ticket or $9 a ticket.
Oh my God,
Well,
only
you
like...
do the math. Only about 102 tickets are sold.
Oh, good Lord.
Which is probably less than, much less than the people that went to see Jurassic World. Huh? There's your Chris Pratt reference for the podcast.
Okay.
But, yeah, so they made a movie, 28 million, stars Tim Roth, Sam Neill, that Gerard Depardieu, or whatever his name is.
Really? And that
Yep.
movie only made $918 in
Because
America?
of all the shit that's going on with FIFA at the moment. All the
Oh, people are so
things.
pathetic.
No, it's not pathetic. You don't know the story, do you?
No, I don't need to know the story. I'm talking about the movie. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the movie.
No.
I understand that some
Yes.
douchebag... What was he doing? Hiding money or stealing
The
money?
entire FIFA had been done for corruption. And this movie is backed by FIFA, telling everyone how awesome FIFA is. So basically, it would be like, me doing a movie about how awesome I am at knitting or something like that, which I suck at knitting. But everyone knows just before it that I suck at knitting, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
That's how bad it is.
No, it makes
But anyway,
sense, but I mean, it's Gerard Depardieu and
It doesn't
bloody
matter.
Sam Neill. I mean,
It doesn't matter.
oh my God, I would see it.
It doesn't matter. No one saw it, anything else like that. So I have a feeling, as I said, they put $28 million into this movie, made back 918. Kind of feel like they missed the goal with this movie.
Yeah.
I think I just blew away
I
everyone's
think you
speakers.
probably just did. I mean, I'll be honest with you, even with...
That was like a solid wall of audio, even though I leaned back like about 3 meters. That was amazing.
Oh my God.
Sorry. Yes.
I suspect that, though, that this FIFA movie, that's only in America where it flopped at the box office, yes?
No. Rest of the world it only made like about 4 or 5 grand, if that. But we'll talk more about it afterwards, or maybe even in next week's podcast.
Okay.
Let's keep going because the headlines.
Yes, go.
Wrinkles. Sorry.
Go.
A man suffered an accidental gunshot wound during a gun safety course on Saturday in Florida. Now, the man said that he was showing people how to do gun safety when the gun fired and shot into his leg. The bullet grazed his leg, but massively deflated his ego.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's probably one of the worst jokes I've ever written. Not because of how shit the joke was. It was because that joke was shit and didn't even get a laugh. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
So, yes. Moving on. Corona, the 5th best-selling beer in America, despite horrible taste ratings, supposedly, is facing a shortage. Now, the company has said that spending $1.5 billion to expand its main brewery on the Mexican border. It's also trying to open up a new plant in California with the goal of doubling its output in 2018. Now, I don't think that's a good idea. The reason why?
Why?
California's going through like a massive drought at the moment. They're not going to have enough water to make said beer, so
Wait, isn't Corona like Mexican anyway?
It's kind of based on a Mexican taste, but it's still not that good, though, kind of thing. But it is kind of funny, though, that Americans think that Corona's the 5th worst tasting beer. I always thought that American beer was like making love in a canoe.
Oh, God.
Do you know
No.
Do you know why? Do you know why, Bex?
Why?
Because it's fucking close to water. Huh?
I'm trying so hard not to laugh at you.
No?
No. Gareth, there are bad jokes.
Yep.
There are cheesy jokes. And there are just bad, cheesy jokes.
What? Are you saying that joke's no gooder?
Oh
No!
my God. No. No. That couch.
That couch?
That couch.
Okay, that couch. Do you think we should just move on then?
I think we should move on.
So deputies are searching for a murder suspect. Found him hiding inside a refrigerator at a Titus home in Florida. But I guess that's fuck.
Start again.
Deputies were searching for a murder suspect. They found him inside a refrigerator in a park in Florida. Now, I guess that is one way to keep cool under pressure. Oh, I'm sorry, these are really shitty jokes. But do you know what the funny thing is, though?
What's that?
The funny thing of the whole thing is that it happened in a place called Titusville.
What?
Yeah, Titusville.
That can't be called that.
Yeah, look, see, right there. See? Titusville. See? Titusville.
No, you idiot. It's Titusville.
Oh, I feel like a right Titus. Speaking about feeling right Tituses, a lady coming out of Colombia has found out that she had 1.5 kilos of cocaine in her breast implant.
Oh.
Yeah, supposedly. She was coming out of the thing. She was apparently nervous and suspicion was aroused, giggity, in the security line. And they said that she had pretty big Kajungas. Her carry-on baggage, if you know what I'm saying, was too big. So they kind of had a look, and yes, she had 1.3 kilos of liquid cocaine in her breast implants.
See, when are people going to learn that shit is dangerous?
It doesn't matter. It makes you a lot of money.
It makes you a lot of money. It also makes you a lot of debt if the shit bursts in your chest while you're on the plane.
This is
or
true.
anywhere else.
This is true.
And honestly, how could you not have known it was there?
I have no idea.
Fucking retards.
Crack is whack.
Crack is whack. Crack whores are whack.
Although, that when I first read that story, you know the first thing I thought of?
What's that?
Was Shakira. The first thing I thought of because of the line.
Small
Yep.
and humble.
Yep, that her breasts were small and humble so you don't confuse them with mountains.
Then
I
again-
don't know why I thought of that. I just thought straight away boobies.
Yeah, I'm just
Shakira.
going to assume there that that woman's boobies were like mounted, not small and humble. Otherwise, they wouldn't have picked her up.
Or do you reckon they came in like a wrecking ball?
No, I reckon they probably looked solid as balls, though.
Solid as a rock. Alright, that's probably not all we can say about it. Oh yes, really bad dad jokes and 80s songs references. Boom, this podcast has all the fucking shit right now.
It does, it does.
And on that note, that's probably it for this week.
Do I not have my stories?
Oh, okay, yes, sorry, I forgot. I thought we were keeping them for next. Okay, no worries, okay.
No, you told me we were going to do it.
Alright, so you've got, what do you want to do for it? Is it both jokes or are they like an
There's
actual-
one joke,
Yep.
and I've got one story.
Okay, how about we do story now? We'll leave the joke for next time.
Okay,
We're running out of time.
Oh, no, we're not. We've done longer ones than this one before.
Oh, giggity.
Anyway, so I was watching this. You started that. You bloody started that. Anyway, so I was watching this really funny video. I was on Facebook today, as always.
What a
Believe it or not,
surprise.
I live my life on Facebook. No, really. Okay.
If Bex's bosses are listening to this, no, she does look after your child. It's
I
fine.
do. I
Yeah.
do. I only look at Facebook when he's sleeping. Anyway, anyway, so I was on Facebook today and I saw this video and I was like, whoa, what the fuck is that? So I sent it to Gareth. Now, Gareth hasn't
Bex all of a
actually...
sudden turned into bloody Bill and Ted just then. Whoa! What the fuck is that, man?
Oh shit, I'm a kid of the 80s, whatever. Anyway, I sent this video to Gareth. He has no fucking idea what's going on in it. And it's basically this... It's incredible. It's watching a bloody stingray give birth.
What?
Yeah, it's in the bloody surf, and it's in. I think it's in America somewhere because I'm sure that the people who are in the video are actually talking with an American accent. But there's this thing in the surf giving birth, and it's like pop, out comes one, and then oh hell, there's a bloody tail sticking out of its hoo hoo. Oh wait, there's another one, pop, and then another one, pop, and then it's just like whoa, what the fuck is that? There's like this big hole, gaping hole at the end of its tail, and it's like. Damn, that thing's fucking swollen. I feel sorry for that poor thing having to pop 3 things out its hoo-hoo.
So,
What?
what do you get a hoo-hoo?
Come.
Hoo-hoo. I know what you're trying to, like, thingy towards it, It's vagin. But I just like the way that you called it a hoo-hoo. That's a weird way to call it.
No, I work with children. It's called a hoo-hoo. They get to learn the correct terms for their anatomy at school, not through their nanny.
I'm sure I'll be good. Alright, on that note, because once you talk about a stingray's hoo-hoo, there's no real way you can keep going.
Actually
like,
really...
that's pretty much the end of the podcast
but
right
it's
there.
so fascinating because they pop out and then they swim away.
I'm out of there, bitch.
And this poor thing is lying on its back and it's like... it doesn't make the noise, but it is literally gasping for air. And then this guy... It must have been hooked on a like a fish hook or something because he came up to it, pinned its bloody spike down, and pulled this fish hook out of its mouth, and then used the back of his the thing once to give him birth to flick it over and put it back into the surf, which was quite a feat because the waves kept turning it back on its back.
I think we found a new segment for the show now.
What?
Bex describing YouTube videos.
It's
lying on its back with a. I'm so glad that we don't film these, because that was like the best facial ever. Alright, you know what? That's probably it there. We've talked about stingray's hoo-hoos and the best facials ever. I think we should just leave it there. Thank you so very much for listening this week. If you want to see a stingray giving birth, I'll put it on the actual website, garethsrandomramblings.space. And, we'll go from there.
Have a good week, y'all.
Yeah. And please keep listening next week. Bye.
See ya. No. Now there is bad jokes, there are cheesy jokes,
Yep.
and there are bad cheese jokes. What?
I know I wrote bad cheese jokes, so there's going to be bad cheesy jokes. Alright, so
That's your fault,
Yeah.
man. That's your fault. Blame the script writer.
here's an outtake that's going at the end of the podcast. So, see ya.